Hello, and welcome to this episode of Casa de MacDonald. This is Casa de MacDonald. Nothing has been changed to make anyone look better or worse. I am prepared to take whatever criticisms and judgments you so feel you'd like to give about our living arrangements. Quite alright with that. I want to start with that. Nobody in our house drinks that. But our landlord and his helpers were over here Sunday, and that was left there while I was in Florida. But, you know, I'm a slob. That's part number one. Here's our house. You know, it's a house. Here's our front door. Okay, here we go. Front window. TV stand. Love seat. Recliner. Stuff on my carpet that I bought. Floor looks pretty good. Box of electronics that goes upstairs in our bedroom that's not ready. TV stand. Amber shoes. Love seat up here. Computer printer. Some shoes that Amber doesn't wear right now. House phone. Smell good stuff to get rid of the smoke in the house. Here's our bathroom. As you can see, we are disgusting, filthy animals that don't take care of our place. It's just atrocious. Nobody would ever want to walk foot in here because they're afraid they might die. Okay, I probably shouldn't show you this because my mom has cleaned up in here. But this is my daughter's room. It did look worse than this when we left. I'm not gonna lie. It looked quite a bit worse. But my 4-year-old daughter likes to just come in and throw her stuff wherever she so chooses, you know. And I don't make a big deal about it. I'm not gonna lie. But this is Shelby's room. Now, I gotta turn the light on here. I don't know if you guys can see all this white stuff on the floor. This is what gets left by our landlord and his helpers because they don't clean up after themselves. They leave. I usually clean it. I wasn't in town Sunday, so I didn't do it. But here's Amber in my bedroom. As you can see, the stairs are evidence as to why the floor looks the way it does. Obviously still a work in progress. Okay, now here's our bedroom. We were told that this would be ready about 1 week after we moved in, give or take. Which, you know, we're not picky people. We don't make big stinks about stuff. We don't care. Because we're in the basement. It's nice and cool in the basement. I like cool. I sleep better when it's cool. But this is the status of our bedroom. As you can see, not quite ready to be lived in yet. But, you know, as I said, I'm not here to make a big stink. Just don't come in and try to tell me how I live my life, and everything will be okay. So here we go. So again, this is the floor because of this. Now, I'd like to welcome everybody to my filthy, unmanaged kitchen. It's disgusting by everybody's stretch of the imagination. Got stuff everywhere. Now, I'm not saying that this is exactly how it looked when the landlord was here, but I have not been here to do anything, so I'm imagining this is probably very close to what he saw. Now, this is the downstairs, which is currently our bedroom, our storage unit, our pretty much everything. And I'll kind of explain that as we come down here. These guys just came in from Florida yesterday. Everybody welcome. That's Reese. That's Jasmine. And that's Killer Kill. What's going on, guys? Yeah, we just got here about 5:30. They're obviously real excited, you know. Being out of Florida, I can understand why. Now, landlord stuff here. Okay. Landlord stuff here. Alright. You know, just kind of a little bit of what's going on here. More in the corner. Now, these are my kitchen boxes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm lazy. I have not gotten all my kitchen dishes put away. I have gotten most of the food put away, but not all of it. You can judge me, I don't mind. This is the stuff that we kind of just quickly packed in bags from Florida. Has not made its way into the washing machine yet. We have a high capacity washer and dryer in the garage that I'll show you guys. It's a lot bigger than this, and it also doesn't have a rust stain, which I'm kind of afraid to put my clothes in here, at least the ones that I actually care about, because I don't know if that's going to come off of my clothes. There's another part of it over here. So yes, we do have a washer and dryer. It is usable, and it has been used, but I'm afraid to put all of my clothes through here because all of my clothes, I care about part of it. So yeah, that's clean stuff right there that's been used in this dryer. Stuff that we did not use that was left here. That too. Alright, now this isn't really so much the bad part. This kind of is. Those are dirty clothes from the trip. Just brought those back with me. Clean clothes basket. Shelby's four-wheelers. Boxes for food that I unpacked. Okay. Those are some dishes. It's my safe. Let anybody who comes into the house know, don't come here unless you're welcome. This is my side of the bed. I left that there. Yep, I'm a slob. More dishes. TV that I can't put up because it goes in my room. Soundbar that goes to my TV that goes to my room. Pool cues. Some electronics back here that goes in my room. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like all this stuff belongs in my room. No, if my room were ready, my basement would not look 100% different than this. But it would look different. Because on the day that we moved in here, I could not access the garage. So I had to put everything down here. Well, if I did not have my bed down here, I could quite easily pull some of these boxes over to the side and go through them and get rid of what we want to get rid of, and, you know, put in the garage what we want to put in the garage, like, you know, the Christmas tree. Don't need that in the house. But I'm kind of limited on space, and unless I want to take up some of this stuff and go through it in the living room or Shelby's room, or I know, maybe my bedroom, it's pretty much difficult to do because, you know, here's our clean clothes that we've been washing since we've been here, stuff like that. Where am I supposed to go through this stuff to make the house more presentable for Mr. Homeowner? So, this is my basement. As I said, you can judge me, I don't mind. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I emptied out 3 storage units at the U-Haul facility. I kind of expected to have a place to put my stuff in the garage. I did not, so we had to improvise. So improvise we did. My bed. Okay, let's say bye to the dogs. Reese again, Jasmine, and Killer. Yes, he is shaved. He's a shaved Yorkie. The coolest kind of them all. Oh yeah, by the way, those aren't mine either. And now we're off to the garage. Now I'm intentionally trying to leave some things out. Not so much visual stuff, but, you know, things that have gone wrong since we've been here. Because I'm not trying to make anybody sound bad. You know, I know there's stuff that goes on in a house, and that's to be expected. Now, this trash is mine. I'm not going to lie. But I couldn't close the lid because there's all this stuff from the attic. So it's kind of going to blow out anyway. But whatever. Obviously, this happened Sunday. But I'm a slob. That right there, not mine. The red cups, I think Shelby's friends put there, so it's, I guess, kind of mine. This here, not mine. Oh, and that also not mine. Now, I want to show you the garage. Show you the nice capacity of my washer and dryer. Show you how much space we actually have in here. Okay, I'm gonna turn the light on here. Open the door. And here we go, folks. This actually looks much better than it did the day that we moved in. So, we originally had no access. They moved everything over to one side, and the stuff that was on the one side is no longer on that one side. Everything has kind of spread its way back around. There's been more stuff brought over. They did tell us we could put that in the basement, which that was very nice of them. I do appreciate that, but apparently we're not going to be here long enough to make use of that. Chair, saw, you know, the usual stuff when you're working on your own house, which, again, I had nothing to say about that. My barbecue grill, the bike that I bought since we've been here, Shelby's little bike that she was riding when we first get here. The neighbors gave Shelby this awesome bike, by the way. That was very cool. Shelby loves the bike. So we got lumber, you know, sawdust. I guess there's a electrical outing in there. Air compressor. This is my garage, folks. Again, I make no complaints. I keep my mouth shut. I try to live peacefully and quietly. And my landlord comes over and criticizes the way that my house is, because I'm a disgusting, filthy animal. And, you know, I'm tearing down his property value as we speak. Okay, now just to give you guys a little bit of a for instance. Oh, okay. There's more clothes in there. Can't do that. Oopsie. This is how big my washing machine is. I can fit 3 times the clothes in there. Nevertheless, I'm lazy, I know that. I'm not gonna lie. Here's my other dresser. I didn't want to take it downstairs again before I took it upstairs. And, you know, I can't take it upstairs. That was me almost falling. Oh, TV stand I put together since we've been here. That's what we use for our pantry. So, I'd like to thank everybody for visiting Casa de MacDonald. Please feel free to, you know, criticize my house and the way that I choose to keep it. I think that pretty much anybody who has been in our houses in the past would agree that we're actually, you know, making a bit of a conscious effort to really care here. And normally in the past we don't care. So we've tried to respect our landlord to the best of our abilities. He's not happy with our, I guess, a little bit of stuff there in the living room. And, you know, my disgusting bathroom and my disgusting kitchen. So, I have one final thing I'd like to show you guys before I blew out of the open trash can. That's mine. One last thing I'd like to show you guys before I conclude. Again, cigarette butts and stuff down here. Not mine. I was snoring in the basement when this happened, but hush. Okay, we got notice to quit notice to quit, termination of tenancy, landlord tenant. Skip the stuff down there. Property is not being
maintained.
Okay, I want to make sure I was seeing that right. It does say maintain as agreed in lease. And animals with no deposit paid. Violation of lease provision. Okay, so my landlord called me when I was on my way back from Florida. I was in or through Georgia already at that point, and told me that we should terminate the lease, that I shouldn't bring my pets, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Most of it I just kind of, you know, yeah, okay, I got you, understand, whatever. Needless to say, I'm not turning around. I'm taking my dogs back to Florida. So, by the way, that's my handiwork. Yes, I put that together all by myself. No help. Thank you very much. But, so yeah. I'd like to thank you again for visiting Casa de MacDonald. And, have a wonderful day.